Warzone 2 has over 70 settings that you lads can change, but there's a couple of important ones that you may not know about. With the clunky menus and the hard to find subcategories, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can find those settings and have a more enjoyable gaming experience. Right, so the first setting we're going to talk about is ledge hang mantle behaviour. You can type this in the settings and it'll bring you this page right here. So normally it's on mantle only, and you want to put this on movement based, because when you go to jump on a ledge, as I'll try and show you right now, so normally you'd hold onto the ledge like this and you'd have to press spacebar again to get up the ledge. But with the setting that I've got on, which is movement based, as you can see right here, all you have to do is press my forward key, which is W on my keyboard or up on your analog, and it just gets you straight up. So that's definitely one setting that you want to change. Right, so the next setting we're going to be talking about is mounting, and you want to come over to your settings and you want to make sure that you've got weapon mount movement exit on. And then you need to find the weapon mount exit delay as well, and you want to put this on short. I'm going to show you what this does right now. So the first setting I just talked about, when you're mounting like this, normally you'd have to press your mount button again to get off the mount. But with this you can just press any movement key and it takes you straight off it. And the delay thing that we turned down actually makes this movement a lot faster. So that's definitely another setting that you want to change, boys. Right, the next setting that we're going to be talking about is diving behaviour. So if you come to your settings and you type in dive, you want to find invert slide and dive behaviour. This works on mouse and keyboard and controller. You'll be able to find this setting, and you want to put this on inverted. It's usually on standard. So usually when you're diving you have to hold the button to dive, but with inverted you just have to press the button. And with sliding being so useless this year, you definitely want to put that on hold, and you want to have divers tap. So I'd recommend that everyone that's watching this video changes this setting and just gets used to it. Over time it's going to be a lot better for you. The next setting we're going to talk about is plate behaviour. So if you come to the search bar and type in plate, and you want to find this armor plate behaviour. By default it's on apply 1, but I actually put this to hold. The reason you don't want it on apply all is because when you're in the middle of a fight and you have apply all and it's just constantly putting on plates, if someone pushes you, you're not going to be able to cancel this as quick as you are with hold. So you definitely want this on hold, boys. I'm going to show you a clip now. As you can see in this clip, I'm constantly having to press the button with apply 1, which is the default setting. And with that default setting, it's going to be a lot harder to move while you're plating. So definitely put this on hold, boys. Another setting that we're going to talk about that's very important is parachute auto deploy. When you're in Warzone and you're landing, you want to land before everyone else. So you want to put this setting on off. When you land in Warzone, you want to land as quick as possible so that you're not getting shot out of the sky. And with this setting off, you can actually pull your parachute a lot closer to the ground. So that's definitely another setting that you want to change. Specifically for Warzone, that one's very important. Another setting definitely worth changing is automatic tac sprint. So as you can see in gameplay settings, you've got automatic tac sprint, and by default this is usually off. And you just want to put this in automatic tactical sprint. By doing this, every time you press your movement key, you automatically enter a tac sprint, so it's one less button that you have to press down. And I know that on controller, clicking in your analog can be quite frustrating, and it actually hurts your finger if you're doing it all day, playing 8 hours a day. Another thing I will mention, if you can imagine someone stood in this archway right here and he's aiming at me when I'm stood right here and I get shot and he gets me weak, I want to get out of there as quick as possible. And with that setting on default, usually you'd have to press up, you'd have to click in your analog, and you'd have to move in the direction that you want to go. But with this on automatic tactical sprint, you just have to look the way you want to go and just press that movement key and you're gone. So it's going to save you in a lot of circumstances. The next setting we're going to talk about is FOV. A lot of you will know about this one, but usually by default it's on 80 and this is usually on independent. As you can see, you can't really see much, your sensitivity is feeling fast and it's just pretty bad. And when you're shooting as well, it seems like you have a lot more recoil. So what you want to do is put this in affected and you want to bump this all the way up. As you can see a lot more now, and when I shoot my gun, I have nowhere near as much visual recoil. It's a pretty simple setting, but it's definitely one that you want to change. The next setting we're going to talk about is audio. Last year, everyone used to use boost high or boost low, headphones being boost high and headphone based boost being boost low. But this year, I'd recommend that you use home theater, because as you can see with headphone based boost, everything's really loud, it's all muffled together. It's going to be hard to pick out footsteps from this audio. But with home theater, it gives the game that sort of balance where everything's sort of the same level. It's a bit more peaceful because the ambient noise isn't as loud. And you can actually hear your footsteps a lot better with this setting. So give this one a try, boys. This is the only setting in the video that will be preferenced in my opinion. But yeah, definitely experiment with that one. We've got 2 more settings left in this video. One's going to be for controller players and one's going to be for keyboard and mouse players. For controller players, you want to head over to your controller settings and you want to go to advanced. In this share, you want to put your aim assist type on Black Ops. This is actually quite broken. This will give you a lot more aim assist than it would if you were using default. So for the best controller settings, you want that. You want target aim assist on, and then scroll down and you want to put your aim response curve to dynamic. And for dead zones, you want to put your left stick and right stick minimum all the way down until you're not getting stick drift. Once you get stick drift, you want to bump it up a tiny little bit more until you don't get stick drift anymore. And a little tip for better movement, your left stick max, you want to put this on 0.5. This will get you into that tack sprint a lot quicker because you don't have to press all the way up. And for the keyboard and mouse setting that I was talking about, anyone that is playing keyboard and mouse, I'd recommend you use a 1 ADS multiplier. This will make your aim a lot more consistent whilst hip firing and while ADSing. So for your ADS multiplier, you want to have this on 1. You want to click the little drop down, you want to put this on instant. And then for your ADS sense multiplier, focus, you want to put this on 1 as well. ADS sensitivity type, you want this on relative. And your monitor coefficient, this is the main one. In this game, 1-to-1 sense is actually bugged, so you want to put your monitor coefficient on 1.78 to fix this. And that's about it, boys. Make sure in mouse calibration you've got all these set to off and 0 as well. And that's it for the video, boys. If the video did help you out, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content from me, and comment down below what videos you want to see next.